Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sweller here today, coming at you with another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I want to talk to you about, an idea I had about how I think raids could be improved and made more available towards every player. And the first thing I want to mention is that the current raid system and the design and how you play them and stuff like that, no matchmaking, that's going to stay with my plan, I guess. The whole concept is something in addition to that, so that'll still be there just the same way as it is now. Now the new stuff is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I think that raids should have like a skill-based matchmaking type system, and yes, I did just say that a PvE game mode having skill-based matchmaking. Every raid will have like a special raid rank emblem for that specific raid. Just not really needed, just kind of as an extra thing. I think it'd be kind of cool. And the emblem will reflect your current rank for that raid. Now your rank is going to be determined in a different way than PvP ranks are, and it's going to be like an elo based system. Bungie could probably think of a pretty good system, more or less. I mean, it is Bungie, you really never know, but I think they could create a pretty good system. And my idea was that the raids would give you elo based on a few factors. So this is going to be a separate game mode. It's like the normal raid where you have to find your own fire team, all that stuff, and then there's the ranked raid, which you could bring your own fire team as well. You don't have to do matchmaking, but there's an option. Different things are going to affect your elo. I'm going to list them now from the biggest factor to the lowest factor. The biggest factor, I mean, these could change. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I think it should be time completed. You're going for the best time. And then next is challenges completed. Each time you go through it, whatever challenges you complete will give you more elo. But that won't hurt you if you don't complete any challenges. And then your personal elo will also be affected by your personal, attribution to the team, like what you actually do in the raid and how many kills you have and whatnot and how much damage you did. Things that will lower your elo on a raid run are like how many times your team wiped, taking way too long on different encounters, and personal deaths, like how many times you as a player died, not the whole team. Your rank will only be affected while you're playing the ranked game mode, not the normal raid, and your rank has no bad effects on your playing. It's just if you have a lower rank, you're going to be playing with lower ranked players. The normal raid won't affect your rank. I think that this is also better in another way that I didn't even think about when I originally thought this up, is that it would also allow for a better reward system in the ranked game mode. They could give you, not necessarily guaranteed, but a lot higher chances for better rewards if you are higher ranked, or if you complete all the challenges in a good time and whatnot, don't wipe that much. Based on how much elo you get at the end, you could get pretty good loot, I guess. So the matchmaking for the raid, or the ranked raids, the only requirements are going to be that you're the minimum light level needed for the raid, and you have a working microphone, as in like your computer registers that you have a microphone. Now that doesn't mean they actually have a working microphone, but I don't think you can really test for that unless you're testing to see that there's any input actually coming from the mic. And it will automatically force you to be in team chat. Now if you have push to talk on, I don't know how they do that, whether force push talk off, so you're just hot micing, or you could just not talk unless you want to talk by using push mic. That way there can be team communication and all this stuff, and always there is still the option to have your own fire team or your own few people and then match make for the other like 3 positions or whatever. That's always an option, or you can always just not play it. It's not like there's different rewards. If you leave a raid, like in the middle of the raid, and you don't join back before either the end or the next encounter, I don't know how they'd do it, you'd suffer like a temporary ban, like a 30-minute ban or something like that, and a elo penalty. But if a team, like, let's say they're just really not working well together and they know it's just gonna screw their elo, or they're just never gonna complete it, you can vote to end the raid and it won't affect you or anyone on your team's elo. The voting system will probably be like you need 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6 people to vote yes, maybe 6 out of 6, I don't know. But if you've ever played Rainbow Six Siege, it's kind of like a PvE remix of that ranked system, and I think it'll be a cool thing that you can show off to the community. And I also think that it'll increase the replayability factor for the raids, especially for casual players who don't really do raids maybe once or twice because just of how much of a hassle it is. So I think that overall it'll be a great thing, because you could get a lot of people doing raids that normally wouldn't be doing raids because of the matchmaking, because they don't have people or they don't want to search for people on the LFGs and stuff like that. And then it would also help you out because I think more people would be playing the raids more often, especially the casual players who usually probably wouldn't after like once or twice, if they even do that. There could be like a leaderboard system as well, and it'd be like, I guess, a cool thing to see what your leaderboard ranking is. And I don't know, I think it'd just add a more competitive but not in a toxic way aspect to the raid systems, and I think it'd be kind of cool, because like after you complete the raid once or twice and you get all the loot you want, there's really no point on continuing to keep going except for getting other roles. And I think that this could at least a little bit more increase why you're doing raids and stuff, because it's like ranked, and your rank shows off, I guess, power. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw in the background or not. I don't know how I'm gonna snip this video up, but I got put into a splicer game by myself. I wasn't actually able to complete the first part, but it's still completed somehow. I don't know if you noticed that, but and then as soon as I got to the boss fight, boom, everybody joins to help me out, which I wasn't complaining about, but it was a little late, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. Kind of mad about that, but yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I just thought that was a really cool raid idea, and you know, honestly, I think raids need an update. Not like the raid itself and adding more raids, but I think that the raid system, how it works, needs an update. It's been the same since Destiny 1. I think they tried to implement like matchmaking or faction matchmaking or some weird crap like that, but then that really never got used, never got out of beta, and it just went down the drain pretty quick. So I think this is a more efficient method, a free method to all players, and will increase not only the playability of the raids, but also the playability of the game, especially for free players. So that's my thoughts on that, and that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Ha 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 ha.